Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, live, learn, grow on Penyo channel. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hello, hi Penyo community, Bafenyi Conquerors. We are more than conquerors. Unleash the power within. It's a feel good now kind of vibe. First timers, awesome. Welcome to Penyo channel. Subscribers and regulars, thank you, grateful, much appreciated. Keep coming and stay. Penyo means victory, for we are victorious. It's a triumphal procession. Today is better than yesterday and tomorrow will be better than today. Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. With finances, we all need to find out what works for us, short term and as well as long term. When something no longer works for you, then quit or know where to allocate it. You are on YouTube, for instance, you have the views and the numbers, but the ads are too long, so people start skipping ads and you're unable to reach your targets. Do you quit? Do you hang in there? The answer lies in why you were there in the first place. You also have to be reasonable to your viewers. You can click to watch a 15-minute video, then you see a documentary of 20 minutes, 30 minutes to 1 hour comes as an advert. There are no such ads. Ads are usually maximum 1 minute. Besides, this ad or documentary has a link for you to click, and that diverts the viewer's attention to focus on something else, leaving the original video half viewed. That does not mean it's the end of the world for you, but it means there is no time to sit and rest. Keep going, keep looking. One day you'll find what is suitable for you. We all have our favorite weather season, but we survive the season we don't like. So learn all you can so as to diversify your income. Summary of the book. Robert Kiyosaki, who is Japanese American, had two dads. Rich dad who had money was not that educated, hired educated people to make money, also believed in giving a tithe to church and charities and to his foundations. Rich dad was a friend to his biological dad, who was very well educated but not so good with money. He gave when he had extra money, which rarely happened. Poor people are more greedy than rich people. There are powers in this world that are much smarter than we are. The rich don't work for money, they have their money work for them. This is passive income and portfolio income. Passive income can be derived from real estate investments. Portfolio income is income derived from paper assets such as stocks and bonds, and there is ordinary income. Passive income is the least taxed income. Robert and Kim Kiyosaki own a real estate investment company and a financial education company, publishes books and games. Cash flow games for adults and kids. They are designed to teach the player the basic investment skills of converting ordinary income to passive and portfolio income. They also teach the principles of accounting and financial literacy. Cash Flow 101 for kids teach the principles of fundamental investing. Cash Flow 202 is the advanced version, teaches the principles of technical investing, which involves advanced trading techniques such as short selling, call options, put options, and straddles. A real investor makes money in an up market and down market. They are more self-confident because they are less afraid of losing. Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. The board games may be expensive, especially when compared to entertainment board games, but are not expensive as a college education. Working hard all your life for earned income, paying taxes, and then living in terror of losing all of your money in investment markets is what most people do. When you invest in your mind and learn how to acquire assets, you will be choosing wealth as your goal and your future. Every day with every dollar, you decide to be rich, poor, or middle class. There is a difference between being poor and being broke. Broke is temporary, poor is eternal. A nice car and a nice house don't necessarily mean you are rich or you know how to make money. If you learn life lessons, you will do well. If not, life will just continue to push you around. People do two things. Some just let life push them around. Others get angry and push back, but they push back against their boss, their job, husband or wife. They do not know it's life that's pushing. Life pushes all of us around. Some people give up and others fight. A few learn the lesson and move on. They welcome the pushing them around. To these few people, it means they need and want to learn something. They learn and move on. Most quit and a few fight. People's lives are forever controlled by two emotions: fear and greed. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep and how many generations you keep it. Rich people acquire assets. The poor and middle class acquire liabilities that they think are assets. Keys: keep it super simple. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. An income statement, also called a profit and loss statement. It measures income and expenses, money in, money out. A balance sheet, it balances assets against liabilities. Know the relationship between the income statement and the balance sheet. Cash flow tells a story of how a person handles money. A person can be highly educated, professionally successful, and financially illiterate. A bigger home means bigger expenses, and the cash flow keeps going out through the expense column. So this would not be an asset but a liability, since it takes money out of your pocket. Money and high emotions tend to lower financial intelligence. Houses do not always go up in value. Understand the difference between an asset and a liability. When you want a bigger house, first buy assets that will generate the cash flow to pay for the house. The asset column generates more enough income to cover expenses, with the balance reinvested into the asset column. The asset column continues to grow, and therefore the income it produces grows with it. The result is that the rich get richer. Financial struggle is often the result of people working all their lives for someone else. Start minding your own business. Keep your daytime job, but start buying real estate, not liabilities. A true luxury is a reward for investing in and developing a real asset. For example, when Robert and Kim Kiyosaki had extra money coming in from their apartment houses, she went out and bought her Mercedes. It didn't take any extra work or risk on her part because the apartment houses bought the car. She did, however, had to wait 4 years while the real estate investment portfolio grew and began generating enough extra cash flow to pay for the car. Buying a luxury on credit often causes a person to eventually resent that luxury because the debt becomes a financial burden. If you work for money, you give the power to your employer. If money works for you, you keep the power and control it. Each dollar in Robert's asset column was a great employee working hard to make more employees and buy the boss a new Porsche. Financial IQ is made of knowledge from 4 broad areas of expertise: accounting, investing, understanding markets, and the law. Business owners with corporations earn, spend, and pay taxes. Employees who work for corporations earn, pay taxes, and spend. Learn about the protection that legal entities can provide for businesses and assets. Games reflect behavior. They are instant feedback systems. Financial intelligence is simply having more options. If the opportunities aren't coming your way, what else can you do to improve your financial options? If the opportunity lands in your lap and you have no money and the bank won't talk to you, what else can you do to get the opportunity to work in your favor? If your hunch is wrong and what you've been counting on doesn't happen, how can you turn a lemon into millions? That is financial intelligence. How creative you are in solving financial problems. Most people only know one solution: work hard, save, and borrow. The single most important asset we all have is our mind. It is trained well. If it is trained well, it can create enormous wealth. The problem with secure investment is that they are often sanitized, that is made to be safe, that the gains are less. It's not gambling if you know what you are doing. It is gambling if you're just throwing money into a deal and praying. Great opportunities are not seen with your eyes, they are seen with your mind. There are 2 kinds of investors: packaged investment, that is real estate company, and investors who create investments. This is the more professional investor. It is important to learn how to put the pieces together. because that is where the huge wins reside, and sometimes some huge losses if the tide goes against you. You need to develop three main skills. Find an opportunity that everyone else missed. Raise money. Organize smart people. The world is filled with smart, talented, educated, and gifted people. We meet them every day. They are all around us. Know a little about a lot. Learn the skills of sales and marketing. If you are a writer, take some courses in advertising, copywriting, as well as sales. You can also learn public relations, which is an important skill. JOB is an acronym for just over broke. Rich Dad thought it is best to go broke before 30. You can still have time to recover. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Unless a person is used to changing, it's hard to change. Life is much like going to the gym. The most painful part is deciding to go. Once you get past that, it's easy. If you do as school recommends, become highly specialized, then seek union protection for further protection and benefits of being a highly skilled, educated professional. The more specialized you are, the more trapped and dependent you are on that specialty. Do not specialize in one department. Move from one department to another to learn all aspects of business systems. By doing so, you gain an overall knowledge of the operations of the business and how the various departments interrelate. The main management skills needed for success are management of cash flow, management of systems, and management of people. The most important specialized skills are sales and marketing. The ability to sell, to communicate to another human being, be it a customer, employee, boss, spouse, child, is the base of skills of personal success. Communication skills such as writing, speaking, and negotiating are crucial to a life of success. Rich Dad believed in give and you shall receive. Poor Dad believed in receive and then you give. Rich Dad gave lots of money away. Robert decided to become both dads. The fear of losing money is real for most people. The reason they don't win financially is because of the pain of losing money is far greater than the joy of being rich. Failure inspires winners. Failure defeats losers. Rich Dad believed that the words, "I can't afford it," shuts down the brain. "How can I afford it?" opens up possibilities, excitement, and dreams. Overcome bad habits. Pay yourself first. If you pay yourself first, you get financially stronger mentally and physically. Most people use arrogance to try to hide their own ignorance. There are many people in the world of finance and investment who have absolutely no idea what they are talking about. When you know you are ignorant in a subject, start educating yourself by finding an expert in the field or a book on the subject. 10 steps as a process to develop your God-given powers over which only you have control. Find a reason greater than reality, the power of spirit. Make daily choices, the power of choice. Choose friends carefully, the power of association. Master a formula and then learn a new one, the power of learning quickly. Pay yourself first, the power of self-discipline. Pay your brokers well, the power of good advice. Be an Indian giver, the power of getting something for nothing. Use assets to buy luxuries, the power of focus. Choose heroes, the power of myth. Teach and you shall receive, the power of giving. The idea that it takes money to make money is the thinking of financially unsophisticated people. Money is only an idea. If you want money, simply change your thinking. Thanks for watching. Kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe. Be the light and keep shining. Heart to heart, from my heart to yours, it's all love. La 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 la. Heart to heart, from my heart to yours, it's all love. Thanks for watching. Pay your channel. Take care. Love, joy, peace, faith, hope. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la.